Morning, Carrie Meyer is here from Independent Health with one of our local popular chefs, Orazio with Filito from Orazio's restaurant in Clarence, to recreate the fan favorite that won the Taste of Buffalo's Healthy Option division. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
If this came from Orazio's kitchen, I know this is going to be delicious. And Orazio, better for you, using other ingredients than you think to make a beautiful pasta Putanesca, right?
Exactly. And it's also vegetarian and vegan.
Wonderful, because that's kind of where I'm at these days.
Exactly. We have a lot of people come up to us and say, oh my God, that you advertise that it's vegan also. Because a lot of the people there, not a lot, but quite a few that are vegan are trying not to go or going vegetarian, have an option and something that tastes good too.
Something that's delicious.
Exactly.
And now you have that on the menu, so that's a good thing for people to know.
Yeah, we can pretty much, it's not on the printed menu, but you can ask for it if you come in.
Yes.
And, we make pretty much everything to order, so we'll be more than happy to make that for you.
Okay, so where do you start?
Okay, so we have a nice hot pan.
Okay.
And we're just going to use a little bit of good olive oil.
Yeah.
And we're going to put a little chopped garlic in it.
And olive oil, Carrie, is one of the keys that you can substitute.
Absolutely.
Use a spray or olive oil.
Well, you're right. I mean, what we're trying to encourage other restaurants at the Taste of Buffalo and throughout the city, what we want them to do is use healthier alternatives. Instead of cooking with the lard and the Crisco, there's olive oils that you can use. Use more fruits and vegetables in your dishes because that makes it a healthier option. Now, is this low-fat things like low-fat cheese, and instead of cream, use low-fat milk. It makes a big difference.
Well, for so many people who swore by the Mediterranean diet, this is pretty much right on that menu. Now, Orazio, do you have spinach in there first?
Yes, fresh spinach.
That's the garlic, okay.
The garlic, the olive oil, and now this is our homemade marinara sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Which you can use your own. You can stop at the restaurant and buy it by the quart, whatever you prefer. And in this, there's very light olive oil, just a touch of white wine, basil.
So good.
Great, it does.
And
it tastes as good as it looks.
The lycopene that is in the tomatoes, everybody will tell you if there's 10 the healthiest things you can eat, tomato is right up there. So it's got a little lycopene in it. It's very good for you.
When we first did Healthy Options at the Taste of Buffalo, we incorporated, we had about 10 restaurants that embraced the concept. And then the next year we had about 15 restaurants. Well, the third year we were like, let's make this a mandate and have every restaurant at the Taste of Buffalo offer a healthy option, because that's what more and more people are interested in trying to do. It's a new year. It's January. People are looking to, lose some weight and put it on during the holidays, right? Or maintain. So why not, look and see. There's restaurants that have so many incorporated to, make it favorable for all people that are looking for, a diet.
I understand that our healthiest option kind of really makes the Taste of Buffalo stand apart, because not a lot of the other tastes of different cities do that.
That's correct. From our understanding, Taste of Buffalo is the only taste in the country that mandates that every restaurant has a healthy option.
All right, Orazio, what have you put in here since we last saw the tomatoes go in?
So after the marinara, we put some capers in there.
I love those.
We washed them just to take some of the sodium out of it. And same with the Kalamata olives, some fresh basil, chiffonade, and then some artichoke hearts. And then that's pretty much it. And now, if you like seafood, at the restaurant, we also give people an option if they want to add shrimp and scallops to it, which is very, very good, and it goes great. A lot of these flavors are a little pungent, like the olives, the capers, and so they just work good. You don't need a lot of ingredients. They're all fresh and just add so much flavor to the dish.
Absolutely. And, you've got a pan full here. But one of the things that we can think about doing at home is try a smaller dish, try a smaller portion. Right. I know a lot of people love these big,
Yes. It's the quality, not the quantity that, makes a big difference. And that's what people need to, going out and trying a dish like this. Look at all these wonderful ingredients that he put in there, and they're all healthy ingredients, like he said. Just comes together and makes a perfect dish.
You can tell by the vivid colors, in that dish. And right now you are putting in a whole wheat pasta.
It's a whole wheat pasta, and it's important not to skimp on the pasta. The flavors there, and we buy a really nice, more expensive whole wheat pasta, which has a lot of flavor, and it's not gummy. And I'll tell you, so many people at Taste of Buffalo didn't believe us that it was whole wheat pasta. They're like, this is whole wheat, this is whole grain. And we're like, yes. And they're like, wow, it tastes so much better.
Yes.
So if you're going to eat light and have those flavors, just use something that's a little nicer.
Well, it's the way you cook it, too.
Yes.
So as long as you, don't overcook it, it doesn't have that, difficult bite to it.
And, you started off with olive oil, and I understand that if you're going to use a salad dress, this one that's based in olive oil more so than a creamy whatever, that's going to save you a lot and really give you more of the healthier fats.
Oh, yeah. You save so many calories. Those little little changes make a big difference. So when you're going out, and we know buffaloes, you know, they're famous for chicken wings and pizza and beef on whack, but there's so many great signature dishes out there that these local restaurants have available that are a healthier alternative. That's what the taste is all about. Come out and try and sample some of these great tasting foods.
And you know, Orazio, before you got to the pasta, I mean, why couldn't you use that as the basis on top of a pizza?
Or a grilled piece of fish.
Exactly. Exactly. So, you know, this is really the basis of so many ways you want to go.
Exactly.
You can put some chopped up eggplant in there. But, well, just go to Orazio's, because you know what? They're going to think of all those things, and everything is so good. But, Carrie, how many calories should we be looking to intake every day?
Well, the average person should be eating around 2,000 to 2,500 calories, depending on your level of, you know, exercise too. But what we're seeing today is that most Americans are doubling those calories, so they're not even realizing. You know, we don't want you to have to like watch and count everything that you do. But if you make those small changes, it will make a big difference. Like you said, if you have a healthier meal, well then you can have, you know, the dessert afterwards, but don't have the whole piece. Maybe share it with a friend or share it with a loved one. You're really saving calories all around.
And you know, the weather is good. Go out for a walk afterwards.
Right.
You're getting minutes of daylight back after dinner.
Right. And we want to encourage people to come to the local restaurants and try and sample all these great dishes. So if you know you're going to go out to dinner, you know, for breakfast and for lunch, just watch those calories. So be a little careful, and then you know that when you go out to the restaurant, you could splurge a little bit.
Enjoy this bounty in the new year. Go check out what Orazio's got on the menu, because this looks fabulous. And now here's the thing. If you want to know how you can substitute wonderful flavors for others that would have less fat and calories, all you have to do is go to healthyoptionsbuffalo.com. Independent Health sponsors that. And, you know, by all means, start getting on a better track. Think about your body truly as a temple, right? And the things that you're putting in, okay? And you can have your cake and eat it too, so to speak. That's right. If you go ahead and make those great substitutions. So there you go.